Hey guys, this is Xenomics and I'm going to be showing you how you can make 3D text. Now I've seen a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but usually they're unclear, hard to understand, kind of slow, laggy, low quality, but hopefully this will be very nice, very easy and very straightforward. So I'm going to be showing you how you can make 3D text like this. It doesn't take a long time to make at all. It could make probably 5 minutes, and the more practice you get, the quicker you'll be able to do it. Now when I use Photoshop personally, I use a lot of shortcut keys, and I'll hopefully be telling you what keys I click. So yeah, enjoy. Right, so the first thing I'd do is I'd go to Control N, 800 by 600. Doesn't matter what size you'd use as long as it's something big, not too small. Go to a K, I'd click T to get the text, click somewhere in the middle and type 3D, capital letters. Press OK. I don't want to stretch it when I'm enlarging it, so I want to hold Shift. So I'm holding Shift and I'm enlarging like this. Drag it to the middle. I want it just a bit larger. That's too large. That's fine. Right, so put it somewhere in the middle. Then, as I'm selecting the layer, I'd go to Layer, I'd go to Type, now I'd go to Convert to Shape. Then, I would click somewhere on the edge, so I'm in the Transform menu. Remember, there are other ways of doing this, but this is preferably the fastest way. Click, and I'm on the Transform controls. So I'd right click now, and I'd go to Perspective, and I would either get the left corner, bottom left corner, or the bottom right corner. Now I'd drag it to the right or to the left, obviously. Right. So it's fine. Then I'd click again, so I'm on the Transform controls. I'd right click, so I'm on the Skew controls. Get either top left corner or bottom left corner, but I'd go for the top left corner. Make it like that. Right. Okay, so as far as it goes, this looks pretty good now, but it doesn't have the kind of texture, and it's not thick enough to look 3D. Right. So the way I can make it look 3D is by selecting this layer. I'm going to duplicate this layer. I'm going to hide the top one. I'm going to go back to this layer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Control, Alt, and then arrow down as seen on the screen. So I'm going to Control, Alt, down once, twice, and then just keep going. You can actually choose how many times you do it, but I'll just do it 20 for now. Looks like I just need a few more, maybe 25. Right, that's fine. So now I would unhide the top layer. Now I can edit the top layer. For example, if I can give it just a quick color to show you. Right, it's red now. Right, as you can see now, this is just the basic 3D. Carrying on, I would edit this a bit more, so I do the blending options. Give it a stroke. Thick black. 5. And inner shadow. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the bottom layer, and I'm going to hold Shift, and I'm going to scroll up, and I'm going to go to 3D Copy 25. Right guys, I'm still holding Shift, so when I click here, it should have selected everything from 3D Copy 2 to 3D Copy 25, and I'm going to go to Control E, which merges all the layers. Right, so this here, if I unhide that and unhide this is just the layer that I'll be working with. Obviously this is the one that's going to be behind the red 3D. So I go to blending options. If I can emboss this somehow, just ever so slightly. Right, there you go, that looks 3D. Now I think what that's missing is just a bit of a shadow on the bottom layer. So I'm going to right click, blending options. I'm going to go to drop shadow. Maybe increase the size. And finally maybe I'd colour in the background. Maybe with grey. Right guys, now we're at the end of the tutorial. I hope you've liked the tutorial. Maybe you can check in my tutorials channel for more tutorials, reviews, unboxings. See you later.